you have to look at them in the right way, because if you're looking at them as well items of worship and you are demigods in the way you that you have to prostrate and worship them, then you is insane. No, Tantra has really nothing to do with the God and all that. This is only about learning about yourself, your body, and what you do to yourself, and learning how to conquer your spirit or live your spirit or experience your spirit and discovering yourself and the silent witness. The silent witness is your subconscious. This is my concept about attraction. So when the subconscious, it it sees somebody that matches its personal its persona that it wants to possess. Somebody who matches that image. That's where you have the attraction, the animal attraction, the sexual attraction. So your subconscious, the silent witness that you have of yours, it matches the the, the male or the person or the human being in front of you who you are attracted to sexually. Because why you want to take on that person's physical, connect to that person's physical being, because they match you perfectly. You would be like a good match for them to possess in in spirit. Understanding that is going to take you very hard. It's not even really going to be easy. But I think that would be a very hard. You're going to understand that after a very long time. Some of now, I think King Vikramaditya. You know who Vikram Aditya. I'm pretty sure you worked with the IT guy whose name was Vikram and Aditya. Aditya means he's the one who's the enlightened king. Now to reach enlightenment, you have to have a good mastery of Tantra. Yeah. Yes, you have to have a good mastery of Tantra, because there is one, because you have to be able to conquer your spirit. This is what Tantra is all about, also all about. It's not just all about like having the best orgasmic experience, because if you, that's it all about. Let me tell you, that's the good side of Tantra and that's the bad side of Tantra. The good side of Tantra is it's all about pleasure and sex. But the hard side of Tantra is there's really not too much expulsion, as in experiencing a whole lot of uh, orgasms, or experiencing a whole lot of ejaculation or expellation or expelling stuff, because that's what the Tantra is about. It is about extending the pleasure period rather than from a 3 minute pleasure existence. Yes, the feeling, the good feeling of that people have staked their whole existence on, like from Stormy Daniels down to uh, anyone who has been affected by any kind of sexual matter, from Mr. Gomeshi to Stormy Daniels to Trump to even King David and Bathsheba. That was a hard one. To all kinds of things. In the end, this is like it was 3 minutes of pleasure worth the pain and sorrow and suffering and punishment that you're going to feel, my friend. So that 3 minutes of pleasure is to extend it for a long time and learning how to extend it. And yeah, that is the sign of a tantric way, that the patience and the ability to be patient and ride the wave of pleasure and anticipation and dopamine and keep that fire burning and the light burning so it lasts for a lifetime is called enlightenment. That state of must, the state of thing, because once you lose your being, once you, as in the word or in the act of sex, once you ejaculate and you've lost your climax, you are like you're dropped off a cliff and you're spent, and then you need a whole lot of time, and you also need a whole lot of like it's expelled. Some people can they are like done for the they are it's like a home run or it's finito, or some people can but you need like a refreshing period, a replenishing period. But in Tantra, once you're done, you're done for the day. You might as well go and check your Facebook and also Tantra and technology really don't hit it off or get it on well with the. Tantra is learning how to connect with yourself, to understand yourself. Like when you're, so we're talking about you, yourself, your silent witness, all that you're not going to feel. How are you going to feel all of that when you're on a computer or when you're talking to someone? You is not. When you're talking to someone, what? Well, maybe you do. You feel some of it, but that's what tantric meetings all are about. Is about the experience, feeling the experience, and that experience can last. For some, can last like days and months and years. Yeah, it can. It is. The chocolate, I'm talking about. So, that's it for Tantra, my friends. I hope you got a few things about understanding Tantra. I think one of the good practitioners that I met was, I think, Rowena from Calgary a long time ago. Then she developed quite a good community of Tantra followers. And then she left and she went into real, what I'm talking about. She went into the Gnostic, because even Christianity has an aspect of Tantra. And like, really, don't really get it wrong. I'm telling you, it's like beyond religion. It's above religion. The Songs of Solomon. Have you seen this? Look at the Songs of Solomon. We'll do that more later on, depending on upon a response. The Songs of Solomon are tantric almost, like the beauty and the describing the nature of the everything is about teeth like the chariots of Pharaoh, and like a row, like eyes, like doves, and it's all like magic. It's like that's what Tantra is. The Songs of Solomon are wonderful examples. Also, yeah, while we got to remember that it's all about heaven, isn't it? What is heaven? According to the Christians, heaven is Christians don't know about heaven. I need to like that's separate story, separate Facebook, separate account. I think that's what I'm like need to like bring them the message. This is what heaven's all about. Yeah, I went to one church and we were having like a discussion about heaven, like what exactly is heaven? No, we got no concept. They have like a roadmap to heaven. You got to do this, and then you will enter heaven. And I said, no, your roadmap is wrong. Yeah, they kind of removed me from that church. Well, so that's why I'm on Facebook. I can't think now talking about Tantra, the hashtag the real love guru, talking about sexuality and sex. Well, if you want to get to know more, you can get to know more. I rarely ever bought books. I bought one book about from this find this. I think the Himalaya Institute. Does anybody? I'm pretty